Welcome to Best Car Fixes. Okay, we have here 2015 Mercedes-Benz CL. Yes, CL 350. The problem in this car here is that the customer, we have a battery drain issue. We have a battery drain issue.
You see the computer face this way. You're going to see the computer.
Okay.
You see the computer?
Okay.
You see the computer right here. You can see everything.
Okay. Okay, let me stop the music. Okay. The car was everything. So you tell me that okay, we have a blind assist inoperative. You have that message all the time? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's something.
My son to do something.
Okay.
I think he break the original mirror, I think.
That's why, yeah, when you don't have the original mirror, you can have that one too. It's true. So what I'm going to do is I will go to X-Century, Diagnose, and we need to run a diagnose test for this car. Run as a demonstrator to go and look for this, what we have as a problem. That's one. And this car, the battery was good all the time since you left the car running more than 14 hours, right?
Yeah, I think just, yeah.
And you're lucky nobody drive away with it.
Huh? Right? That's true.
Yeah.
I come with the car and probably talk to my friend and the mouth going and not even turn it off.
Yeah, and that's where some cars, when you do that, it will beep, 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 beep. That like, hey, look, you're leaving with the key.
You know when my son turned off that beep, my older son came up in the summer, early summer, and he had a beep and he turned off the beep. And I think since he turned off the beep, I'm getting problems.
Yes.
Because I'm accustomed to when I walk away, I press it and I hear beep, I know the car locked.
Yeah, car locked.
Now I have to look back. Sometimes I don't look back when I'm busy running my mouth.
And then everything go messed up there.
Yeah, that's what the problem has been.
Okay, let's see what happened here now. So we're gonna, let's see. Okay, now here we have Mercedes-Benz. We're gonna log into it. Okay, it's passenger car. And then I just go to automatic vehicle detection. So every 4 hours, I mean, like when you park the car, how long before you have to start it again? You have to jump it.
Well, I had to jump it. Saturday was my birthday. I couldn't go out because I had no car.
Okay.
I jump it Saturday.
So if you park
and
it,
then I had to jump it again this morning.
so after 2 days. But yesterday you didn't start it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Because you're talking about Saturday.
Yeah, I used it yesterday, but I didn't have to. I didn't have a problem.
Okay, so yesterday good, and today is no good. So that means it lose power after like 12 hours.
Yeah, could see.
I mean, if there is something that pulling down the car. But because you left this car running more than 14 hours, we're gonna see that what happened. Is anything get effect? I don't believe you can do anything, but because I know some Mercedes like this, the people use it as a car service, and they work with it 2 shifts, 24 hours. Still, it's a device on use. I don't know how it is, but here I am not able to communicate. What I'm gonna do is I will try to get the software by VIN number. I'm gonna put the VIN number and see if I will be able to communicate. Okay, let me just take a picture of it in case. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if it will be able to read the car for me. Okay, we try all this time. It doesn't want to talk to us. It's not a problem. And everything there look okay. Because I don't see even the ignition on here, you see. I supposed to look, I was supposed to get the ignition on there. It's not, no, it's good. The VIN number is good. It's not because of the VIN number. He already gave the detail about the car. CLA 117 is there. It doesn't communicate. Okay, we're gonna look for another machine. Okay, now I try to look at the car with the scanner itself. Sometimes the scanner is not good or is not communicate, but this car have battery drain issue. You see, I have the VIN number. He pull out everything correctly, as quick as possible. So I'm gonna code scan the whole car. So let me scan it here. This is why when you have more than one tool, the valve for the crankcase ventilation has malfunction. The actuator is blocked, stored. This.
Who's there?
Hey, how are you? Okay, now.
Well, I don't have my scanner with me too.
Okay, in this car here, you have like you don't have a lot of codes, but on the engine, oh. Yes. On the engine you have the valve crankcase ventilation has malfunction. The actuator is blocked, stored. This is why maybe you have the codes related to check engine light when it's come. Also, the onboard power supply voltage is too low. And the reason that's why the voltage is too low, the car doesn't want to start, the transmission getting two codes. Also the way you drive and you feel like the car is acting up, the tuck. Okay, here we have only codes that the battery was dead, like a battery is very low. The power supply in the system is too low. There is a general failure stored. The starter battery has excessive resistance. There is a general failure. Control unit overhead control panel has a malfunction. The voltage value outside permissible. The capacity of the starter battery is too low. Component or system has operating condition outside of the limit. The power of the, they all talking about just the battery, the power supply. Yeah, the power supply. I just want to check one thing to see if the battery itself is look like, let me see the data. Okay, let me start the car. Oh, I have a customer here waiting for me. All this is a sign of battery. We only have battery like, but the also capacity of the battery is too low. The component has operating condition outside of the system collision preventive assist. That collision preventive assist is related to the blind spot and the mirror. Now everything say battery is dead, battery is no good, battery is no good. And also in the engine you have the valve for crankcase ventilation has malfunction. Crankcase ventilation maybe is a small valve related to the engine performance, and it may need to be replaced from time to time. That's in the mechanical aspect. You have only one on the engine, but all the other is electrical. Now, if you think like this battery, because you don't have this problem till the car running for 24 hours, and this start happening, you better go back to the place where they have this battery installed. Maybe they will replace it for you under the warranty, that this battery is no good, it keep dying.
I think it will not Sunday buy it.
Okay, after we change the battery, we're putting a good battery. We're gonna monitor those stuff. Also, there is something called battery drain test, that to see if there is something that wake up. Okay, let me see something. Let me see something.
You like this command.
Okay, hold on. Which one?
This one right.
No. Okay. Is your door open or closed?
Let me see that.
This door, it doesn't see me. I don't see any door open or closed. Okay, let me see here. Say okay. Let me see. It doesn't tell you that if there is any door open.
Yeah, it will tell me if the door open. If I drive in and the door open, it will show me, or if the door open, it will show me the picture with the, you know, what is happening.
Okay. Okay, just to be sure, consider this door is closed, right? Let me disconnect the charger. I have one here. Okay, I have see here. This door. Okay. Now everything is closed. This one is gone, right?
The one always come on and then it goes off.
So I just want to be sure. When I open the door, yeah, this is the interior one. I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure that there is no battery drain. Okay, let me go back. I want to see the charging system also. Data. I want to see the alternator.
My friends, I think this auto so much only by the battery from.
Okay, you see the charging system is very good. You see the charging system is 14.9, 15. That means charging is very, very good. So the only problem is that if you have commanded calculating torque is minus 14, which is not bad. Okay. Which is not good. Mechanical fault in the alternator, he say no. You see the mechanical fault in the alternator, he say no. Which is status of the circuit 61 is active. Here, alternator ID 3, battery voltage, electrical fault in the alternator, I don't see nothing. So, it is better, either you have two things. Either the battery get affected, and you can check with your son where the battery is from to see if they can replace it for you, or just to be sure and create a solid ground that if anything happens we can go for the next, or you have some computer that wake up and draining the battery. So these two, the second.
But you know what too? Was it? You see the star in the front, the emblem? It's we just put it in there. The guy never hook it up. You think that could be a problem? It didn't hook up, so the guy now is supposed to illuminate.
No.
But it's not hooked up to anything.
It's not hooked up. That means it's not hooked up. That means it's saving battery. It's saving power, not consuming power. And also that code for the valve, the car have to be in a shop to see where that valve is, or at least we have to order it, or at least to be replaced at the maintenance. That's the only thing on this car. So let's go narrow down the problem one at a time. The problem is when you drive and you go slowly, the car make noise.
Like tuk, tuk, tuk,
Somebody need to drive this car to duplicate the problem you say, and based on that we can say, okay, this is a problem, or it look like this. But let's go with these two things. Let us go with the first option, the battery review, and then the sooner the better. And then if you want to do the check engine light code, we can work on that too.
Well, I can go to AutoZone now and see. Because most likely
you can get the information from him, your son.
No, he can get no phone.
Is there any way, if you get the?
I think it's on that.
And we're gonna take that one to the consideration. Do you want me to erase everything now?
Yeah, because I just want
I'm gonna reset everything now.
So the crankcase, ventilator valve.
Yes.
Crankcase, ventilator.
You don't need to buy it just like that. You have to check it and see. Sometimes could be like the same hose crack, or air going into it, or whatever it is possible. But Yes, I'm listening. You
Because
change it?
I had a code that says the turbo wasn't getting enough boost, but like my husband they cut the wire and push it back in. So
I don't have no code for
that
for
probably
that
solve the problem.
Yeah.
That was the thing I had.
I'm trying to clear all the memories on it, and then we take it from there.
Because when whenever I brake hard,
Checking the light. When you brake hard coming on, yeah, it could be, but right now we just try to. Let's start by what I told you. You want me to put them back?
Most likely probably must shred the thing, the battery. Let's see. But I just go down there and let them buy one and let them put it in there. You tell them that we just bought it and see if they give it.
They check. Sometimes they check the numbers. Okay, now. Okay, let me see scan again. Yeah, right now I don't have, like everything is being cleared out. Airbag codes. Maybe the only code that's gonna stay for the driving.
And that's because the mirror is bad.
Yeah, the mirror is bad, but everything now, as I say, is 000. Yeah, the capacity of the starter battery is too low. Still.
And that's the big battery in front there.
Yeah, I said that the capacity of the starter battery is too low. The component or the system has operating condition outside of the limit. Current and stored. Signal acquisition. Okay. Okay, the outer mirror. Yes, and I have a capacity of the starter battery. The starter battery is too low. You see, like he coming one. Computer is seeing that the battery, it look like the battery is low, or the same issue that from the B2105 signal acquisition.
And there's a crankcase thing.
No, this is on the battery related issue. We still have a code, and blind spot, the heated mirror. And then even the overhead control panel, he keeps saying that the battery component.
And you think that is that's the same big battery in the front there handling the overhead component too?
I believe so. If you have the auxiliary battery, you already bought it.
Yeah, I have it in the trunk.
Yeah, let's change both of them one time, and then we take it from there. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like. Hope this can help us narrow down the problem for this car. Thank you.